Hi everybody. It's Sunday, not Saturday night. As I mentioned, I had to take our van in for some servicing because we have a very long trip coming up this Thursday. We're leaving for Allentown, Michigan. Yeah, it's gonna be a long trip, so I wanted to make sure all the fluids were topped off, and they found a couple little issues, so I was there till late. And I was a little late jumping on. I knew I smelled something. Let me show you who's here with me. My dog Huckleberry has no shame. He literally just pooped like right in front of me. I didn't see him doing it. He's like a stealth peer and pooper. Hold on, look at this dog. Come here. Where you at, Huckleberry? Look, he doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to talk about it. Yeah, that's what I smelled. It was you. You did that. Why'd you do that? Huh? Why'd you do it? Yeah. He has no shame, like zero. I was laughing the other day because I make him wear a belly band at my house, and he's gonna wear one here too. And I don't know how he does it, but I'll wake up in the morning, take his belly band off and make him go outside, and then I find a pee mark in an area where he was wearing a belly band. I am at a loss. So yeah, he has absolutely no shame whatsoever. So let me show you where I'm at. I am at the Milton, as you know, I took in 13 dogs the day that we opened the Milton for our ribbon cutting. But guys, this building is not really ready yet. It was like a soft opening. So the week that I've been here, boy, have I found, just little things that need to be done. And the yards aren't done yet. So when I pull out of here on Thursday, and the girls in our adoption team, that van is packed. I want to say they have 30 something on there. There is not a crevice available for another dog to go unless I put him on my lap, which is not safe. But we have a lot of dogs going on this trip, and they're still working on a couple of them right now. So before we pull out of here for Allentown, I'll do another video so the people that are adopting can see their dogs. And then all of the dogs here are gonna go back down to Oliver's house until the Milton is done. I'm really big on exercise, and I wanna share something with you because, as you know, I've been doing a lot of animal advocacy. And if you haven't, go over to my personal page. There was a lady in LA, 24 years she's been working at the LA shelter, and she is now disfigured. She was mauled by a dog that was in there. Now, this is not somebody that doesn't know how to handle dogs. She's been doing it for 24 years. But this no-kill movement has went too far. I don't want to see one more person hurt, disfigured, lose their life, or people walking their dogs in the community and have their dogs mauled by packs of dogs. It's gone too far, and it has to stop. But the reason I mention the exercise piece of it is, so I've been here in this building now for only a week, and I have 13 dogs here. Our play yards are not done, so I have to exercise these dogs in a different way. So I have to go take them outside, I have to walk them, or look at this. This is like a runway, and they'll do zoomies and run up and down this corridor, and they have so much fun doing that. But what we see with a lot of, and I'm just gonna say, these no-kill people, they're crazy. There's no way that they love animals the way you and I do. It's not possible. I'm finding more and more that they don't want to fix this problem, and we do. You know, I've been asked at least 25 times or more since the opening of this building, you know, now what, Tracy? You and Rhonda, you got the building up, the Milton is here, your dreams come true. And yes, it has, but we're just getting started. So everything that we do in our minds, we think about how do we do things that are going to last for generations to come. This is not about money for me or for Rhonda. This is a hobby to me. It's always been just a passion, a hobby. It's not something that I think about dollar bills. It just doesn't work that way. I don't take a salary. Rhonda doesn't take a salary. You know, and that's not to say that I think that people that do shouldn't. That's not my point in bringing that up. For me, because I work full time, right? I have a job, and my job is not making money salary-wise, like helping animals. That's my heart. So I'm finding that more and more people that I never suspected, they are in the animal world because it's a business, it's an easy buck, it's easy to prey on people's hearts and make them donate. And we're not wired like that. So for the past 10 years, what we've done, I believe, and I think it's happened to all of you too, so please chime in if you think I'm right or wrong. But I do believe over the past 10 years, the million-dollar marketing machines have focused us all on euthanasia for space. Every single time you open up social media, you see the euthanasia list and their 24-hour deadline and free. And has that worked? No, it has not worked. And Tracy's Paws, and I'll speak for myself, you guys know, I don't walk down the path of least resistance. I don't walk down where everybody else is walking just because that's where the crowd is going. I follow what I believe is right, and what I'm finding out is that what I feel is right is the same thing that you guys feel is right as well, and you're right behind me cheering us on to change what we see going on right now in the animal world, because it's bad. And I'm determined to turn it around. And Rhonda and I both. Everything that you see us do moving forward, it is to create a better world for people and their pets. Not for money, not for anything else other than when it's our time to leave this earth, we would like to leave it to a better generation, new animal advocates that are going to take care of the animals. Because right now, guys, they're not. So my first agenda is we're gonna have to unlock other people's voices with our voice. The folks in El Paso, Texas, where they have literally had their entire animal community destroyed by these no-kill crazy people, they unlocked my voice. I am unlocking your voice. So please, if anybody needs some additional information, always feel free to reach out to us and ask. But we have to put programs in place that have love and compassion for all the animals. No, we don't want to euthanize, but we also don't want them left out in the streets to die, suffer, get hit by cars, and all of those other things. So the corruption in the animal world it runs deep. And I never would have seen any of it if what happened to Rhonda and I back in 2019 never happened, because I can honestly tell you At that time, I thought everybody rescued for the same reasons that you and I do, and they don't. So let me show you some of the dogs that are here. And I want to make sure that if you are in a city that is serving numbers or they are pushing this no-kill agenda, it's unhealthy for the animals inside. Go take a walk in one of these places. Just over the past week that I've had only 13 dogs here, and I've had to take them out in small groups because our yards are not done. I see the angst on their faces. I see the stress when they don't get to run and play and all of that. Well, those dogs that live in a lot of those facilities that are managed by, I call Best Friends Animal Society the stain, and Austin Pets Alive, Ellen Jefferson. Ellen, if you're listening, I'm on to you. And I'm not going to stop until the world knows what you did and are continuing to do. But the stress on these animals' faces is real. And go take a walk in one of your shelters and ask yourself, if I was a dog and I had, what are my choices right now? It's either I am put out in the streets to fend for myself and starve or get hit by a car, or I'm given away for free to people that might not even want me, or there's gift cards involved and they want the $50 gift cards, so they choose a dog. The options right now are not good. So have mercy and have compassion on all of God's creatures right now, especially the ones, the cats and the dogs that are stuck in a lot of these facilities or being managed by people that don't love them the way we do. They use them for money to exploit, and it's wrong. So let me show you this little sweet gal here. This is our little Madison, and she probably weighs 30 pounds or so. And Madison was found out in the county down near the border of Mexico. She was dumped with her puppies. And when we got her puppies from the shelter, they were literally, I'm gonna say, being eaten up by ticks and fleas. And that's very common down there. So just know that the animals that are in the elements right now, especially here in Texas, because guys, it is so hot here. It's awful. But I mean, it's like 100 and I think yesterday it was like 103. For a minute, picture a mama dog trying to take care of babies out in the 100-degree heat, no food, and loaded with bugs, ticks, and fleas. It is everywhere down there, everywhere. A gal in Laredo sent me a video yesterday. There must have been 20 dogs just all packed up in the streets, mamas, babies, just fending for themselves. We have to stop that and have compassion for these animals. We need our animal control back the way it was. And I believe in my heart, if people just did what was right for the animals, everything else would follow. But yeah. So, I thought that I turned that around. Do you want to see her baby? Let me show you her little babies. Hold on. Well, and I also saw just a big thing of poop. You pooped in there, and I'm not going to let anybody see that. Oh, hold on. I don't have their little light on. Oh, look what you guys did. You spilled your food. Look. They are the cutest little things. There's 4 of them. And there's 3 boys and 1 girl. Who knows what they are? The mama is just beautiful, though. Come here. And she tolerates Huckleberry. Yes, she does. She has very soulful eyes, right? But I'm going to turn on the light because I want you guys to see the rest of them. The thought of any of these dogs trying to fend for themselves in South Texas is, it's heartbreaking. My phone, guys, has been blowing up with requests, and it's gotten so bad, it's like I don't even want to look at it because I can't take any more dogs until I have space. Taking these 13 in when the building wasn't ready, when we have a trip coming up, I have to be in the kennels here really, really early because I got to leave for work. So I made my life very difficult over the next 2 weeks or the next week. But you know what? It's okay. When I see the dogs' faces, it's worth it, right? It's worth every bit. But we have to stop allowing these marketing machines to control us, to focus on euthanasia for space. Problem is not going to be fixed there, guys. I almost think that all of us need to be deprogrammed because they've done it to all of us. They spend millions of dollars marketing and gearing us towards don't euthanize the dog in the shelters, when we should be focused on helping the dogs in the shelters, but how do we prevent them from having babies and coming in? How do we make sure that every animal is loved and cared for with a quality home? You know, they're not doing that. So, okay. Now, I have two little ones in here. Oh, there you are. There's little Bruno and little Henry. Now, little Henry, he's a little shy. He's a little shy, but he's very, very sweet once he knows that he's okay. And let me tell you, this little Chihuahua is something else. He's tiny. It's kind of hard to see them. I'm going to have our contractor cut this out so we can get our hand in there a little bit easier. And then, there's little Griffin. Oh my gosh, guys. That's little Griffin, and he is the sweetest little Shih Tzu. He was extremely scared when he came in, but as I said in my post, probably something I love the most about rescue is after the dogs come in, the ones that are scared always get me here, but when they know I'm okay, and they let me know that, he crawled up in my lap and snuggled, and basically it's their way of saying, I love you, thank you for helping me, and because the fear on their face when they come in, it's haunting. Somebody was not nice to my little gremlin there. He's precious. And then Cookie, where's Cookie? Cookie! Where you at? She's probably out there. There she is. There she is, Cookie Girl. Hi. I will let her out in a minute because dogs that are staying in a kennel environment, they have to get out. They have to exercise. So our yards hopefully are going to be done soon. But I think of all the dogs that are in these overcrowded facilities, and they think that they're saving the day, saying, hey, we have 300 dogs and only 49 kennels or whatever it is. It pains me to see that because those animals are stressed, they're not happy there, and it's not a way to live. Okay. Where's our little Chanel? There's our little Chanel. Hi, sweetie. Look at the ears on her. Oh, I just love her. And all of these came up from, oh, look. These three are together. They're the Three Musketeers. And they do zoomies all around this hallway here. They love it, and I'm gonna let them out here in a minute after I put Mama up. Huckleberry's not so sure what to make of all this. And I love the way this building is set up, guys. There's so much that we can do here. And once everything is done and it's all like, you know, working the way it's supposed to, then we're gonna move a bunch more dogs in here. So it'll be neat. Let me see if anybody has any questions. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Christy. Christy Guthrie, you guys are doing a great job on adoptions. Hi, Shirley. And Cooper is watching. Yes. And Karen says that is what a shelter here in Florida does, and it's not good. Well, a telltale sign, if you guys want to know if the stain is in your shelter, look for a couple of things. They're trying their darndest to hit a 90% benchmark at all costs. Whether it's quality adoptions or not quality adoptions, they're serving numbers. They might be giving away gift cards to take the animals. It'd be over my dead body that anybody would get a dog from us because they thought they were going to get a free gift card and we didn't screen them. You know, that just goes along with the brainwashing where they'll try to say that it's best practice. All the shelters do it. You know what? I've never talked to an animal lover face to face that thought it was a good idea, especially not down near the border, to give these dogs back to the same people that put them there and not offer education, not offer anything. They just want them out. I have had it up to here. And I don't want anybody else to lose their leg, lose their life, get mauled by a dog because of these no-kill crazies. They prey on the city officials and celebrities. Well, they prey on anybody with a big heart that's uninformed. You might love animals, but you're not on the ground like I am. If you ever want to know what these people are doing, I've seen it with my own eyes. I've heard the lies with my own ears, and I will not walk down that path because it's the path where the money's going. No, I won't do it. Rhonda won't do it, and there is no one on my team that would operate that way. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I will always do what's right, no matter what. And I believe in my heart that that's the way that we leave this world a better place for generations to come. That's really what we're all about here at Tracy's Paws. So, and on that note, let's see. Oh, look at Huckleberry. Look at him. Yeah, he pooped all over my floor. He pees on my floor, and I love him. Nicole says she loves Mama's eyebrows. And are we planning a Clearwater, Florida trip this year? Hi, Denise. I got to check the calendar because I can't remember. I'm telling you guys, I was laughing the other day. I think I have CRS, can't remember. I got to write it all down, but I do have a calendar, a transport schedule, I think. I think we are going back to Clearwater, but I'm not really sure when. So let's see. Valerie says it's wonderful to see happy dogs that are being well cared for. Oh, thank you. Yes. And Sue says LA County is having certain days that offer dogs for free to rescue partners. They are generally not friendly to rescues. These have pretty much failed. One rescue showing up on one of the days. Well, I would say this, and this is what I'm going to ask these no-kill cucamongas. They've had it their way now for how many years? Has it worked? No. What is the definition of insanity? Just keep doing it, right? In fact, the problem is worse. And I believe, and I know Rhonda believes, they don't want to fix it. I want to fix it, guys. I want to fix it. I love these animals with every ounce in me. And the thought of any of them out in the elements, not being cared for, or being in the wrong hands, it keeps me up at night. And I want to make sure that the programs that we have right now, we need to get rid of them, and the reset button needs to be pushed. So, you know, everyone asks, what can I do? Your voice unlocks another voice. So please speak up. Demand quality. Don't let people give these animals away for free and let them tell you, oh, it's shelter best practice. No, it's not. You know, would you adopt your dog out that way to somebody? If something, you had a life change and you had to rehome, would you just give them away for free with a gift card? No, nobody would. But it's good enough for them? So ask questions. Don't take no for an answer. If you need any help with that, you just let me know. And we need to scream loud and at the top of our voices so everybody hears. Don't be afraid to speak up, because they don't have a voice. So we have to be that voice for them, guys. Right? Tell them, say, I didn't want to be out in the 150-degree heat. No. Look at him. Do you see how he doesn't even want, he's very put off that she's here. Yeah. Him and that little toupee. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, I see you. Hi, Lucretia from New Jersey. Okay. Karen wants to know, do you let all the dogs out together? No. And here's why. When they come in from these shelters, and these dogs are from different shelters, I get worried about disease and somebody catching something. So I like to keep them with the shelter group that they came in with, and I keep them separated for a couple weeks to see if anything comes out. Because the last thing you want to do is put like a Westlaco dog with a La Jolla dog. Even though they're all border shelters, they have different viruses, different bacterias, and I don't want any cross-contamination. No, so I don't put them together until I have some level of comfort that they're healthy. Yes, that's a great question. Oh, Christy says yes, we're going to Clearwater, Florida in December. And Joanne King says, could you transport more dogs with a bigger vehicle? Why, yes, we certainly could. And that, of course, is going to be on the agenda to work on. But as you know, we had to start over back in 2019, and our goal was the Milton. The Milton is finally a reality. It will be hopefully completely done soon, but a bigger transport vehicle would be great, since the King Cockroach kept the big 52-foot trailer and everybody's money, but that's a different story. You wait, guys, one of these days, I'll bet there's gonna be a Lifetime movie about what those folks did to not only me and Rhonda, but to all of you and all the dogs. The only thing they might have to Hollywood up a little bit is that they didn't kill me, which there's talk that they may have been planning something like that. Yeah, that was, it feels like a lifetime ago, but it was such a blessing, because what that taught me prepared me, I think, for the road ahead of us with all of what I'm seeing wrong with the shelter world and the animal world in general. I don't think I ever would have seen it with these type of eyes if that didn't happen to me back in 2019. As awful as it was, it's prepared me for a fight, I believe, that's going to be taking place moving forward to get these people out of the animal world. So our sweet little precious animals are taken care of with love and kindness and compassion. And all of them, the ones outside and the ones inside too, guys. It's not easy right now to be in rescue for any of us. Talking to some of these other rescuers, you know, there's one down in the border area. She's like, I want to quit. She's, you know, the problem, the stray problem is growing and growing and growing. So at one point we thought we were making a dent. No, they have unraveled all of it. And it's for nothing other than the love of money, power, and greed, absolute greed. And where have we been before, guys, that was the same motive back in 2019? This feels so eerily similar to me. And that's how I know that we are going to change things. When you're up against a good heart and all of our support and us moving in the right direction, they don't have a chance, you know, they don't. But we need more of us to speak up. We cannot allow these people to continue hurting our animals, the people in the poor communities. We cannot allow it. Evil doesn't win when good people stand up and don't tolerate it. So, and I'll lead the way. So, because I got a big mouth and I don't care. I do not care. No. So, anyway, guys, thank you for all of you that watched the opening of the Milton, sent us gifts for the Milton. It was a spectacular day. We are thankful for each and every one of you from the bottom of our hearts. We will do a live feed on Thursday when we leave with 30-something dogs that are all going to pre-screened homes. They've been background checked. We've stalked their social media, talked to their references. We're making sure to the best of our ability that we have picked the cream of the crop to join our family and adopt one of the dogs that we all love so very much. So on that note, I'll see you Thursday. Lorraine is going to be my driver and co-pilot, and Oscar. And we will be doing a live handoff on Saturday in Allentown, Michigan. Bye, guys. See you later.
I'll carry